Hello buddy, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple from Gaming here, and today I'm playing some more Bloons Tower Defense 6. So as you can see, I have a bit of a challenge here, custom challenge. It's pretty basic, sort of see it in the title, ability tower chimps with double cooldown. So the main gimmick is we're basically going to try to beat chimps with double ability cooldown using, for the most part, exclusively middle path towers. Some of the towers I didn't do some restrictions for if there's some support. I probably won't use these, so I'm actually going to get rid of a lot of these, with only a couple of exceptions. Definitely not you. Blue Gunner, I'm going to keep Moab Blue. For Sniper, nope. I will keep Reactor. There's a few other ones. I'm not going to keep Morb Shove. I will keep Shattering Shell and Shimmer Sure. I'll keep these because they do technically have an ability, the Dark Knight Path. And I'm going to have Elk Buff as an option, but that's for the most part, and then some Village Buffs. But yes, for the most part, we're going to try to do Chimps on normal mode. This is not the right thing. Chimps mode, which basically means no, 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 no. And double cash disable, definitely. So yeah, that's pretty much the idea here. I'm going to be using Zilly for this, just because I feel like Zilly's a character that's mostly used for her abilities. I'm sure many heroes are, but I'm going to use her to make this a bit easier, if nothing else. So yeah, let's just get straight into this. As far as a plan for this, like, for the game, I guess, obviously you want to try to get Zilly. I believe you can start with her on this map because the logs is very easy. My goal, I think, is to go for a Permacharge and a, Pop and R is my goal. We'll see what I end up doing, but I think I'm going to try to head towards those two if at all possible. So we'll start with a Zilly, and then preferably go into the Artillery Battery if possible, as Artillery Battery, pretty darn strong tower, does have an ability, and then I'll try to go for the other one later on. I have no idea if Zilly can do this. I know round 6 isn't easy, and it is Chimps mode and all, but I still thought Zilly could do this. Also, we have 100 lives, just ignore that, pretend we have 1 life. That would be a mistake on my part, did not mean to do that. Actually, I believe we're going to have to drop Boomer first because I'm pretty sure we are going to lose otherwise. Zilly is obviously leveling up, but not all that fast, and her first upgrade is just an attack range, so if we can survive this round, I'll probably try to go Boomerang Monkey instead. If we cannot survive it, okay, you know what, I'm just going to quickly edit this out. We're also not going to round 100, I have some changes to make quickly. First things first, I don't know, 100, I don't know why that's not the case. Lives, very much so set to 1, same thing with max lives. And I believe that was it. I just need to do this a bit better. So yeah, let's try this one more time. This time with the Zilly in a slightly better spot. And I'll try to see if I can go for Boomerang next. I think that's probably what I'll try to do. Let's see if this is going to work though. Zilly's definitely not the greatest as far as the tower goes. Soloing at least. But Zilly's still a decent hero. So I feel like Zilly should be able to do this. Whether or not she actually can, not exactly sure. But we're going to find out. I have a feeling her... Morb's Hex is going to be pretty darn helpful, though it's not to know for sure. This is not looking very good, considering we have to beat 2 rounds minimum to get Boomerang Monkey. We still technically have to hit blue balloons once, or blue and red balloons once, and green balloons twice, which doesn't look very good, all things considered. I may have to try to do a bit of micro here, targeting on strong, though so far it looks like we're probably okay. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be okay. So that's nice. Not incredible, but works out pretty well. So hopefully we can get Boomerang now and we'll be all okay. I'm not super confident that's the case, but I'm fairly confident. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. Boomerang Monkey can't quite afford it, but we're very, very close. We're $5 away, plus a Zilly leveled up for like 5 attack range. Boomerang Monkey, we're going to go ahead and put it over here. I don't know if that's... Actually, I'll put it over here. I don't know if this is the best spot, but it is what I'm going to do. Hopefully, this will make enough of a difference that we're all good. I will target a Zilly on strong because, obviously, a Zilly definitely does best on strong for the most part, because she has a DOT effect, and Boomerang Monkey, we can get going. Preferably, again, I'd still try to go for Mortar right now. I don't know if we can save this up. I don't, save up that much money. I don't really know how good a 000 Boomerang is. I think it's actually pretty decent, but I'm not positive, so... yeah, no, it looks like we're doing pretty good. $810 is a fair bit, though, so we'll see if we can afford it. Though I think we'll probably be okay, especially since we're going to get some Zilly levels. Level 3, not that important. Heartstopper is a mediocre ability. So obviously the goal of this is that we are going to try to utilize abilities with double cooldown and see if this still works. I don't exactly expect this to be super hard, but I honestly don't really know. So yeah, I'm going to try to use most of the abilities, though I'm not using towers like Let me try to think of his names. I'm not going to try to use, like, Plasma Goggles Fan Club, for example, because I feel like that's an iffy tower with normal ability cooldown, and it's really bad without an ability cooldown, so I have a feeling with so much of a longer ability cooldown, I feel like it would kind of suck. I feel like also I'm going to say ability cooldown about 1,000 times in this video, so yeah. We actually can't afford our Mortar Monkey, so Mortar Monkey, you can go not right there, right there. So yeah, we should be good for the time being. These actually look like pretty darn decent towers. Azili has camera protection, so that's nice. Mortar has lead. Azili also has lead bomb power. I don't know why I didn't mention that too. So we could definitely go for the Mortar Monkey upgrades. I think I'm going to try to go for rapid reload into, what is it, artillery battery? Yes, artillery battery. But yeah, I feel like Popinara and Permacharge are pretty darn decent towers. Their abilities are very powerful, especially, no, not especially. In both of their cases, they're both powerful towers without the ability, but with the ability, they do like 3-4 times as much damage. And in the case of Popinara, also has the utility of the stun. So ability is still definitely pretty important, though it's not all that crucial for these towers, which is sort of my goal. Because middle path only chimps, which I will try to do, especially with the hero, isn't all that hard, especially on logs. But I feel like having this extra restriction of ability cooldown should make this somewhat more of a challenge, make it a bit more interesting to think about. But I don't know, this might just be a very basic middle path chimps. But hopefully something interesting will happen, whether it be challenging or something else. I do quickly want to mention this. I do say this a lot, but I do feel a little bad about it. The lack of, or not the lack of, but a bit of an off upload schedule recently. I apologize about it. I'll try to fix it and try to get a more consistent upload schedule in the future. Hey, let's try Heartstopper. Let's take a look. As you can see, that ability cooldown, it's really long. You really do notice twice the ability cooldown direction, or cooldown, not duration. Because actually that connects back to it. Essentially, ability may have 100% cooldown, but if you, like most abilities will have like 70% uptime, so there's really only a 30% cooldown. If you add 100%, you now have 130% cooldown, which is like 5 times the cooldown, not 2 times the cooldown, so it actually is a fairly significant difference. Also, are we dead? I think we're dead. I think that was a dumb move on my part. We may not be dead, but I'm pretty darn sure we are. Yeah, no way. Okay, that was a dumb move. I may need to either micro my mortar or do something else. I'm actually not going to buy heavy shells right now. I'm going to go for, I can't quite get Bloom Buster, but I should be able to get it pretty early on, so I think that's what I'm going to try to go for. I still feel like this is probably one of the better mortar spots, all things considered. Because it's just constantly hitting balloons, though once balloons do start making a bit farther, I will definitely switch the positioning. Though I don't know, because then they loop back around, who knows. Okay, we do have Bloom Buster, which is going to make a decent amount of a difference. Looks like we're mostly okay, though it does seem like we got a bit of an issue here with this pink balloon, which we did snipe, so we're all good, right? Yeah, cool. Okay, so, nice to know, that worked out pretty well. I will try to go for heavy shells. It does give it black popping power, which is fairly decent, but it's not all that insane, so we'll see. I may definitely end up going for some boomerang upgrades first. Azili is getting an attack speed boost soon, so that should be helpful. I don't know, again, preferably I would go for artillery battery first. I definitely want in time for the Mora, but that shouldn't be that difficult of a thing to get. So really it's a question of, can our defense right now save up 4 grand? I don't think it could, but this is logs, so anything's possible. Just about. I do also want to ask you guys this. Please let me know if you guys have any video ideas for Btd6 or things you want me to try out in this game, because I do plan on playing a fair bit more of it in the future, because it's a really fun game. It's a very similar audience to Bloons Adventure on Tower Defense, which is still, obviously, at least for the time being, my main game. So I want to branch out because it's a fun game. It gets updates fairly frequently, which is something Btd cannot necessarily say for itself. So yeah, that's definitely something I want to try to do. So please, if you have some video suggestions or challenge ideas, definitely feel free to let me know. If you did make some challenges yourself, feel free to leave a comment with the challenge code. I'll be happy to try them out in a video. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Anyways, okay, I think I'm gonna go for heavy shells. I was holding off because it's not that useful of an upgrade. Yeah, no, we need 5 grand more for artillery battery. That's fairly expensive. We should be pretty good, though. I mean, camera balloons are definitely our biggest issue. Azili is our only camera protection right now, which isn't the best. But it could be worse. Like, it's honestly not that big of a deal, so I think we'll probably be okay. We'll obviously have to wait and see for the most part, but we should be good for the time being. At least up until, like, round 40, at which point I'll probably try to go for a camo village, because that's obviously going to be pretty important. You know, this actually looks really good. Artillery battery and just mortar in general. Again, this is an easy map, but mortar has gotten so many buffs, I think, since it was first introduced in the game, pretty sure it really sucked back then. I didn't use it a ton, but I don't think the mortar used to be very good, and it has gotten a lot of buffs, especially the middle path upgrades, which should make it a fair bit better. Do I need to toggle my mortar? I don't think so. I think we're still honestly pretty okay. Though I am a little more scared here. Are we good? Boom. Okay, tiny bit of mortar micro, nothing all that crazy there, but need to do a couple of changes here. Also, heavy shells get bonus damage to leads, which is great, I guess. That probably makes a big difference for DTs, but I doubt on lead balloons themselves it makes much of a difference. Assuming that does carry over to DTs, it probably does, because it's extra damage to lead fortified ceramics. Lead fortified and ceramics, rather. Stunned balloons. Oh, and all stun balloons, rather. That's interesting. I did not know that was a thing. Kind of a synergy with top path mortar. Kind of cool to see a mortar synergy. They're not all that important, I don't think. They're kind of cool, part of the upgrade. Okay, I'm feeling like we're struggling a fair bit more. We are now only $2,000 away, so we are definitely getting a fair bit closer. Okay, this is a real test. Azili, can you solo this? Because I really don't know if you can. I think you can, but I really don't know. Yeah, no, we're fine. This is really easy. This is, yeah, no, super easy. We're all good. Okay, so we are definitely making it a little bit close, cutting it a little close for this artillery battery. We should get this any round now, which is good, because we're going to need this any round now. And after that, I'll probably try to rush Camo Village, because I don't trust Azili for... Honestly, I don't even know if I trust Azili for round 36. Level 6 Azili, definitely, as you can see, damage over time lasts longer, damage faster. There's quite a few buffs in the early levels that make her significantly stronger, because I believe a level 1 Azili doesn't even have Pierce, so level 1 Azili, really not that strong. But even still, we're definitely starting to struggle a fair bit. Okay, we need like $500 more. We're gonna get it this round, and then we have to hope that Zilly can deal with the camo greens. Move, mortar, move, mortar, move, mortar. Good. Okay. Okay, cool. So we have our build here, which is taking ages to come up. Those pink balloons just get melted. As far as Zilly goes, though, are we good? Yeah, Zilly looks like she can handle the regen greens pretty darn well, which is awesome. I'm gonna go for the Camo Village now because my Boomerang and my Mortar Monkey both don't have cam protection. Try to make this in range of them all, if possible. It should be possible. I see it. There we go. Wait, no. There we go. Cool. You are in range of everything. Awesome. We'll go for a Grow Blocker, which might be helpful, and then we'll go for Radar Scanner. So once again, we do definitely have... Oh, right, round 37. I completely forgot about the Camo Whites, but it looks like we're okay. So I'll use this ability. I'll use the Mortar ability for round 40. I think I'll save it till then. I think we should be okay. Ability, definitely fairly important. I think it's at least a 33% damage boost, which is pretty important, obviously. Okay, Camo Village got that. I will try to go for, I think, a Mortar Monkey next, though I don't know. If I can save straight up for Papa Gnaw, I'll do it, but I kind of doubt we can save up 32 grand. I mean, Azili level 10 is going to be helpful for, like, the Mortar Blast Balloons, which is what the Mortar struggles against, but even still. Anyways, ability gets used. Obviously, you can see big attacks boosted on the Mortar. It's stacking way faster. And, yeah, that got killed pretty quickly. And now we have 10 rounds of pure money making, because there's no Morbs till round 50. As you can see, this mortar pretty much shreds anything that's not a Morab. Ceramics make it kind of far, but not that far, because it gets bonus damage to them. So, honestly, I think I'll see you guys on round 50, because this is going to be really easy. We'll see how much money we can save up. I honestly did not expect this. Yeah, man, this mortar's really powerful. I did not realize that, but anyways, I'll see you guys on round 50. Okay, so it's round 50. I believe we will have to target our mortar again, because Mortar Blast Balloons are at least a tiny bit of a challenge, though honestly... That was still really easy. We have about 20k saved up, which is a fair bit, but I believe after round 50 you start making a little bit less money, so we'll see. Might be in a bit of a worse position. Are we good here? Because there are some balloons attempting to sneak through, but I think we're okay. So yeah, we have about 9 more K than we need to get Papa Gnaw, which is going to be, I think, a big damage boost. Let me take a look. Okay, Papa Gnaw ability obviously rains explosives over the whole screen, damaging and immobilizing all balloons for a few seconds. Main attack gains additional bonus damage to stun balloons. So this is the correlation. Papa Gnaw stuns balloons, then it does a ton of extra damage. But the base attack isn't actually any stronger, except I think it actually gets even more attack speed boost. Okay, this is bad. Lots of balloons here. I'm going to use the extra attack speed boost ability, which, man, that cooldown is long. I feel like we really will, like, in the late game, start to notice the extra ability lengths. It will cause issues, because abilities are going to be more important once we get Papa Gnaw and stuff. 6k away, and after that, I'll try to head towards Promo Charge, so we'll see. I might just try to save my money, test a few other things I don't see how, like, good or terrible these towers are. Because I honestly don't know. I feel like a lot of towers are going to be pretty decent. I tried to pick towers that will actually let me win, which is part of the reason Poppinaw and Permacharge have been chosen by me to be what I'm going to try to get. More Plastic Balloons, a bit of an issue here. I think we're good. No, we are not. Slow down. Okay, there's some ceramics over here. Definitely need to watch out for those. Go back down here for the greens, and we're good, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Actually, that's not true. Yellow balloons. We're good? Yeah. Not exactly the most challenging. Okay, we got 3k more, round 55, tons of ceramics, but we honestly should be good here. Yeah. We turn everything to, like, I think whites and blacks down to yellows, then blues, then nothing. Which means there's obviously a fair few balloons, but not that many. The single mob's honestly fine, because the Zilly does actually a lot of mob damage past level 8. We have now her strip camo and strip camo and fortified from non-mob class balloons. Pretty helpful. And next level we get Mob's Hex, but also Poppinaw, awesome. So I believe there is a small attack speed boost, though it's a little hard to notice. There definitely might not be. Though obviously we now have an ability, which, oh my god, no, that is not moving at all, that ability bar. Okay, well, let's take a look. Hopefully we'll be okay. I think we're definitely going to struggle a bit more. It is round 57 already, so we're near round 60. So we do have the ability. I'll probably try it out on round 60 to show you guys how much destruction it does against the BP. I'm going to save up my money for now, though I will definitely plan on going Permacharge. I have to watch out for that. Balloons are moving kind of fast. At least fast for my liking, that is. Yeah, I definitely gotta be careful still, because I don't have another good tower, which is why part of me definitely wants to go for the Permacharge. Though, man, actually, this looks like we're struggling a lot. Poppinaw, okay, artillery battery, really insane. Poppinaw, not quite sure if it follows nearly as well. But still, not that bad. Should be good for round 59. We can definitely go for at least the turbocharge now, which might be helpful still. But I'll hold off on it for the time being, because I do want to save some money. I don't know, just in case, I guess. So, first things first, so we have about 56k now. If we look, we're doing decent damage, but not great damage to the BFB. So let's stun it, and then increase our damage by about 5-fold, and instantly annihilate it. So Poppinaw ability, really, really powerful, but you can see the double ability length, or double ability cooldown, is definitely going to have a much bigger impact now. Because Poppinaw ability is basically a one-shot to everything, but we're not going to have it very often. Round 63 coming up. I'm a little scared about it, but I think we should be able to deal with it without the ability. I'm hoping so. If not, I'm pretty sure we're kind of stuck, but I think we should be good to deal with it without the ability. Might be wrong about that, but I think we should be okay. So we got about 10k, by the way, too. I will just quickly slow this down. Not turbocharge. Permacharge in total is about, like, 45k, I think, so good to know. We're about a fifth of the way towards that. Let's take a look. Round 63, no ability first. Can we handle this? It looks like we're okay, but it's hard to know. There's a lot of balloons there, and we don't have all that much Pierce, all things considered. Okay, so I think we're fine. Yeah, we're definitely not dead, but that wasn't easy, and we're going into the next round, so we definitely might want to end up using this ability here later on, though I think I just need to do a bit better micro, and with that, we should be all good. Looks like that definitely may be the case. Yeah, okay, cool, all good. Final Strand Wave probably coming any second now. This one, I think I'm going to nuke and just instantly annihilate. That's a really powerful ability. Like, really, really strong. Oh, of course, going into another round that I may struggle against. So looking at this, I'm actually going to turn Auto Start off for a second. Not Game Hints, Auto Start off. I wonder if we have a more Moab-focused tower, because I feel like we need more Moab damage instead of, like, Permacharge is Moab-focused, but it's not that Moab-focused, so I'm not quite sure if that's good, or if I should try to go for something else. So let's take a look at my options. Technically speaking, I could try to go for a MAD, but I think that's way too expensive. Part of me wants to try Special Poperations, if that's doable. That is rather expensive still, and Support Chinook is pretty much useless. A downdraft ain't that great. But Support Chinook, or Special Poperations rather, has the Marine, which is kind of cool. I could go Pirate Lord, that's completely random, but that is kind of good more damage. Honestly, that's a little tempting, because Pirate Lord is another tower that's pretty powerful normally, but the abilities, obviously, it's still its main benefit. Those definitely sound like probably the better options I have here. There's not really all that much else I can go for here. I could technically go Mob Eliminator with the Bomb Shooter. That's also an option. Obviously, that's fairly more focused. What do I want to go for? What do I want to go for? What do I want to go for? Part of me still just wants to save my money for the time being. Overclock actually could be really good. Also one that gets nerfed fairly difficult, or like a fair bit, by the increased ability cooldown. But that would definitely make sense for my Poppinaw. I guess I kind of want to showcase the decreased ability cooldown thing. So I want to pick towers that might actually have a bigger impact for. So who do I want to go for? Who do I want to go for? Can I try to get Wizardlord Phoenix? I feel like that's impossible. That's a lot of money. But part of me kind of wants to try it. So I'm going to see how long I can last with Poppinaw. I'll check in with you guys if I actually start to struggle around, or if I feel like I'm going to, like, if I lose, obviously. But if I feel like I'm getting really close to losing, I'll check in with you guys. But otherwise, I'll just save up money, keep my options open. I think I want to try to go Wizardlord Phoenix. Not necessarily because I think it'll be good, but kind of because I think it'll be kind of fun with this extra rule. Because Wizardlord Phoenix, really powerful tower, but not great uptime, like very low. Like it's not available that often. The ability goes away pretty fast. The cooldown's very long, so obviously that's not necessarily going to go all that great. This isn't going all that great either, though, come to think of it. We all good here? We are not all good here. Good now? I think we're good. Okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. I'll see how much money I can save up. Hopefully a fair bit. And, yeah. Okay, so, round 75 here. Definitely struggling a fair bit here. I didn't use any abilities here, though, so I think I'm probably just going to use Poppinaw and win this. But still, definitely struggling on this round a fair bit. There's a couple fortified Morebs, a lot of BFBs, and just a lot of more Blast Balloons. Which definitely causes a fair bit of issues with this tower, I guess, with this strategy. So yeah, just go ahead and use Poppinaw, finish off everything, try to finish off the Morbs in particular, the BFBs rather. We can get the second one here, massive damage to it, maybe, no, doesn't look like it. Still though, pretty effective, dealt with one of them completely, and definitely weakened the rest. So it looks like we're all good here. I definitely need to stop speeding up here. These balloons move very fast. I guess, you know, because it's on fast forward mode, but even still, it feels like they're moving really, really quick. Maybe that's because they are, who knows. Man, there's a lot of yellow balloons. How many balloons are there here? We good? I believe we're okay. Yeah, okay. That was a fair few balloons. So actually, the double ability cooldown doesn't seem like it's affecting us all that much. This could cause some issues. I'm definitely going to use the whole anti-regrowth thing here, because there's just a lot of balloons here. It's a big wave of ceramics around 76. I didn't think this would be that big of an issue. It doesn't look like it will be. But a bigger issue than I thought it would be, which is still saying something, I suppose. So ability actually wore off the anti-regrow, which kind of sucks, but we should be okay between Regen Village and Azili. There we go. Round 77. Azili is up to level 12, which is kind of great. So dealing a lot of damage from more Blast Balloons, and we still haven't used more Hex yet, which is awesome. Probably going to get used for round 80, because we definitely may need that. Still saving up, we're at about 36k now, just about. So I actually think we probably can go Wizardlord Phoenix if that is what I choose to go for, which I think it might be. I'm not super certain yet, but I definitely think that might be what I try to go for, because I do want to go all in on having, like, 50 towers that really rely on their abilities for damage, while still being able to win. Hence the, I don't know why I'm saying so much about the Plasma Monkey fan club. I just really don't like it. I don't think it's a very powerful 5th tier. I think what actually happened is, a long time ago on the channel, I did a, like, primary towers only chimps or something or other, and I used Plasma Monkey fan club and Permacharge, and it really didn't work that well. Like, Plasma Monkey fan club was just annoying to use. It wasn't that helpful. So that might have been a more interesting tower to do with this challenge. We'll see. I may still do it. I still can. It might be fun. It might be a fun one. So we'll see. I definitely might try that one out, but I don't think I will. Though you never. I don't know. We'll see. Could still be an option. Depends. This honestly so far is being really easy. I feel like round 80 plus actually might be easier, considering we have so much extra damage to ceramics and fortified ceramics in particular. So. Really, one of our big issues here is Pierce, which isn't really nearly as much of an issue past round 80. Right, round 78, lots of ceramics. Then round 79 shouldn't be an issue. We probably won't start a regen farm. There is always a possibility. This round actually really not doing all that great, but we probably could always use Poppinaw if need be. Though I don't think we will. I think we should be okay. Are we good here? I think we're okay. There are some balloons on first, though, that I'd like to deal with, so just quickly send my mortar all the way over here to deal with these balloons. Are we all good? We are all good. Okay, deal with the red balloons. Cool. I think we should be okay. This BFB really shouldn't be an issue. I'm actually just going to straight up Morapex it, because I think it's going to take a while for this round to end. And there we go, Morapex. Good job, Morapex. You did a great job. Oh, right, second ceramic wave. Almost completely forgot about that. Definitely slow that down. Get my mortar on it. I don't believe we have any extra damage to camos, at least not that I'm aware of. We actually are struggling so much on this. And we lost. That really sucks, because this is a long round. Okay, I can do this one more time. I just need to do a bit better micro. I think I'll see you just on the camera wave, because I don't think we really have any issue here. I just need to micro slightly better. You know what? Honestly, just pop and awe. It's a really powerful ability. It'll one-shot the ceramics. It makes this wave easy. On to 79. Oh, okay. So it turns out we can't deal with these regen rainbows all that easily. Perhaps I should have saved an ability or two. This should still be easy. But I don't love this. I definitely don't love this. This would have been a better way to save the Morapex for, but I don't think we'll need it. Okay, this is not good. Are we dead to regen balloons? I think we might be. Yeah, man. Okay, cool. Apparently there's some more issues here. Okay, so here's the deal. I think I want to try to go Plasma Monkey Fan Club. I think that's what I'm going to do. So you know what I will do? Is I will quickly place over here. Just 10, well, I'll place my, Super Monkey Fan Club. I will go, I guess, Sharp Shots, why not? I'll put them all around the, Cam Protection Village. I'll just do 10 normal Super Monkey, or 10 normal Dart Monkeys, rather, for the time being, or I guess 9, because we include the ability one. And that's all I think I'm going to go for here, see if that's enough. Obviously, not all of these will have Cam Protection, but enough of them will. I can always get another Camo Village later. Let's see if this makes a big difference. I don't think it will, but it could. It's hard to know for sure. I might just upgrade them to triple shot, but nah, I think we're okay, so I think I'll stick with this for the time being. I believe that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Perfect. Let's see if this is good. We got a whole bunch of Dart Monkeys. Can they hold off the blue balloons? Yeah, because honestly, that's it. Like, we're leaking a couple, like, blues and yellows. I feel like 10 Dart Monkeys actually probably can hold this off, especially with the help of the triple Dart Monkey as well. So I think we're actually going to be okay here. Hopefully my micro won't mess up won't mess this up. I'm having a hard time speaking right now. It looks like we should be okay though. It definitely doesn't seem like there's any, not any issues, but not like too many large issues here. We will have our abilities up eventually, which is good because I believe I'm going to need to pop an awe here eventually to hold the stuff off, because it doesn't look like we're doing all that great of a job without popping. Oh my god, massive regen farm. Cool. Super Monkey Fan Club, Heartstopper. Just help me here. Don't let me die. Please don't let me die. I'm very much so dying. Are we good? Super Monkeys, can you handle this? I think the Super Monkeys have handled this. Looks like we should be okay. There's still so many ceramics here, though, so I'll try to move over here back to the Moabs. Morapex, are you ready? You were not ready. You're almost ready, though. I don't think we'll need it, though, because there's all the rainbows. So this actually worked out pretty well. Honestly, Super Monkey Fan Club, you did a really good job. That was very helpful. I'll try to do this without the ability, because I think I'm going to want the ability for around 80. Yeah, no, we can easily deal with 2 fortified BFBs without the ability, I say right now. Maybe that's not true. Nah, we're good. Okay, so we should be good here. Shouldn't really have any problems of any sort here. And awesome, we're good. On to round 80. Let's use more packs. Let's make this easy for ourselves. Okay, we got a lot of money here. We need 11k more for Plasma Monkey Fan Club. That shouldn't take that long. And then I'll probably just start spamming Dart Monkeys. These, I'll probably put ones outside of Cam Monkey Village as camo protection ones, just to make this easy. Okay, this does not look like an easy round. This looks honestly like a just destroy it, please. This is very much so, to me, feels like a destroy it round, except apparently, destroy it may not be the best description for that ability, as we are still in serious trouble here. Somehow, we are still in serious trouble. Of course that happened, just, of course it did. Okay, so a lot of more plasma balloons here. We should be okay. I do have the Super Monkey Fan Club ability if I do need to use it, which I feel like I probably will. We'll see, but I definitely think we will. Because there is a lot of ceramics here and a lot of more plasma balloons. Yeah, I'm just going to use it. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's not necessary. I think it probably is, so I think we're going to go ahead and just use it, because why not? Should be good here. Yeah, awesome. Cool. Pretty darn effective. Zilly up to level 13. Pretty useful. Okay. Should be good here. Let's try this again. Definitely going to need these abilities here. This is a round I'm just going to go ahead and say Morapex. Just target the first one. We can't do a ton of damage to them, but we can do pretty decent damage. Why is Mopex not working very well? Oh, fortifieds. Cool. Okay, I did not plan that very well in the slightest. In the slightest at all. Because I forgot there were fortified balloons, and we're dead again, aren't we? We're so dead. There's no way we're still alive with that, yeah. Okay, Mopex definitely need to use that a little bit better here. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure this out. Hopefully it's gonna work. Okay, so I am here. I am gonna use the Mopex now quickly. Just try to finish off these fortified BPs, if at all possible. I don't know if that worked out all that well, because we have fortified ceramics. Popping up, boom. Okay. Not super sure if that was worth it. Hope it was, because that was basically, yeah, that was all my abilities. Can we actually stall the sound a bit, by any means? Black balloon? Not really. Oh, this is difficult round. Okay, so this is challenging. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be an issue. Okay, so, sorry, that's a bit weird. This is a bit of a transition. It's actually the next day for me right now as I'm recording this, because I ran out of time in the previous recording time, so this is the next day for me, in case there's some weird issues occurring because of that. But yeah, so let's keep going. In this time, though, so I did have a little bit of time to think, I'm realizing we might struggle a lot against DTs, so I'm getting a little nervous about them. Part of me thinks I should maybe try to go Preemptive Strike instead, which certainly is an option. But I mean, it does go a little bit against what I want to try to do. Also, we lost that round. That sucks. I can definitely fix that, though. I may end up using an ability, though. Hopefully not. But yeah, no. So that's definitely could be an issue. So I may go Preemptive Strike, but I feel like Plasmoggle Fan Club should still be good. I'm a little nervous for round 95 in particular. The rest of the round shouldn't be that big of an issue, but round 95 definitely might be. Okay, we're going to slow things down here, because we're definitely going to need to. Do some more damage on the general fortifieds, the ones that are actually making it a little bit farther. But I still gotta make it so we can actually win. And apparently I leaked a fortified balloon. I did not see anything there. This is a bit of a mess of a round. Shouldn't be all that difficult, but definitely could be. Hard to know for sure what's gonna happen. I feel like we're probably good in this spot for the time being, though. Really, it is just the mobs to mess me up. So I wonder if I should just leave it here until all the ceramics are dead. Because I do believe at some point the ceramics do stop coming out. Though I suppose if a single more pops, which they do, we get overwhelmed with the number of ceramics. So let's see. I don't think this is going to work, but let's take a look. I believe we get overwhelmed by the ceramics here. Yeah, it does look like that. Are we okay, though? It looks like we might be able to handle this, maybe. This is really close. Pretty sure we're dead, though. Oh, we left one red balloon, of course. Okay. I think I'm probably just going to go for a loop. Pretend that didn't happen. I'm just gonna immediately lose here to restart that. Pretend. Yeah, that sucks. Turns out I found the god spot. Maybe I don't need a loop gunner after all. Yeah, let's just try it here, apparently. Apparently that's a really good combo. We'll try to use, I guess, C.H.I.M.P.S Fan Club on the, near the end there, but apparently this spot works really well at dealing with the ceramics. I guess it kind of makes sense. It hits them in, like, 3 different loops, so that kind of makes sense. Hits them for a while. So the base ceramics get pretty much demolished, and the mobs actually do pretty well as well, because they don't get popped till longer, which is a big deal, actually. I do want to slow this down, though, just to make sure, if need be, I can switch targeting, because we probably will, or no, we kind of know we will fall behind eventually. So whenever that happens, which is now, I will then be able to do this, and hopefully still be okay. I leaked a wait, no, I didn't leak a blue balloon. Are we okay? This is so hard to tell. Like, it's so difficult to tell. There's one ceramic here. We did pop it. Okay, that was actually really close, but we did do it. We actually do have enough now for Plasma Monkey Fan Club, if I do want to go for it. I think I will. I think it's more fun, so I think that is what I'm going to try to do. Also, C.H.I.M.P.S Monkey Fan Club, because we're almost dead, because this is a lot of balloons. Still might be almost dead. Move it to the god spot here, apparently. And I swear we keep leaking balloons. Nope, just leak some rainbows there. I'm going to go for it. Why not? Let's go ahead and go for it. So I'll buy cam protection for all the ones out of range here. Out of the range of the village, that is. And then I'll just keep spamming these dart monkeys, because you can get up to, I think it's 20 now. I think it used to be 40, but they changed it to 20, but made them stronger, I believe is what happened. So I believe you need 20 dart monkeys here, which is a fair few. We're probably not going to get all 20 of those, but we might get kind of close to that. So let's see. I'll just pop down like 2 or 3 more with all my money, and there we go. Cool. Well, let's just take a look here. Let's put it back in the god spot. Which is apparently how I'm going to refer to it as of now. And let's just try Plasma Monkey Fan Club as soon as everything comes out. How about now? Yeah, so absolute destruction. This is ridiculously powerful. But as you can see, its uptime now really slim. So this is actually really great. I get to anti-stall this Merb to some degree, except Azili's going to go ahead and ruin it, because of course Azili's going to go ahead and ruin it. We still stalled it out a little bit, but not quite as good as I would have wanted. But it is around 85, so that's just a lot of ZMGs. Perfect Merb Hex round, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and do that. But let's just damage them a little bit first, because don't want to use it too early. Let's go ahead and do it now. This should be pretty easy. Merb Hex, just so powerful. One other issue we may have is the Bad Balloon. I have quite a few options for that, though. I could go for a Strike, I could go Spike Storm, I could go for level 20 Azili if I have a lot of money, though I'm pretty sure that doesn't make sense, because I don't believe on logs you get level 20 Azili, otherwise you need to spend a lot of money to get it, so probably won't go for that. And hey, what do you know, Plasma Monkey Fan Club back up. So I actually feel like this is a pretty decent combo, especially since I have a fair bit of money left. So I guess I'll just save my money until I have a big issue. I want to make sure I have Plasma Moggles Fan Club available for round 90 and all the other DT rounds. That's definitely important, so make sure I got that ready. Probably going to go ahead and use Poppino, I think, this round. I think that makes the most sense. Try to deal with these fortified Morbs. Man, our damage is just really low right now, which is not good in the slightest. Keep it damaging. I think we should be okay. We're definitely doing these, like, individually. My Mortar Micro probably not the best here, but I believe we should be good with this spot. This should be able to deal with these Morbs pretty easily. And the ceramics, not quite dead, but pretty good. We should just leave it here. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So yeah, we're just going to have one fortified BFB to deal with, which I think we should be able to do pretty easily. Could be wrong, but I think it shouldn't be that bad of a problem. Or that big of a problem. Okay, cool. On to one fortified BFB. This should be really easy to deal with. It may not be, but it really should be. So let's just hope that's the case. Back in the God spot. Slow down. And, right, we defortified them with Azili, which is actually super helpful. Azili, by the way, leveling up to level 14. More damage. Sounds great. 87 is just even more ZMGs, right? Yeah? Pretty sure? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm just going to do another Morb Hex this round, because why not? We didn't do actually as much damage as I would have liked on round 85, so let's see if I can damage them a bit more, maybe a bit more evenly here. Target the back one, since Azili targets the front ones, dealing a pretty ridiculous amount of damage. She has, like, about half the damage, roughly, of this Mortar Monkey, which is kind of insane. I'll start the Morb Hex now, and target the first ones again. Yeah, you can see, made a big difference. And pretty easy round, I believe. Yeah, cool, awesome. On to round 88, let's keep on going. This is actually going pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this. We got about 13k on us, so we do have a fair bit of money to spend. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to go for a preemptive strike as well. Probably not, but it's, who knows, honestly, who really knows? I think I have to leave it here because of these ceramics, which are going to be annoying here, but we should be good. We should be good. Can we handle this? We can sort of handle it, but at the same time, not really, because there's a lot of ceramics and, like, yellows and greens that are getting by, but I think we should be good in this spot. Maybe move it a bit lower. Actually, we did end up leaking, so that sucks. This looks like a decent candidate for Plasma Monkey Fan Club. I should be able to use it this round and save it, or still have it rather, for round 89. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to move back to this spot, see if this works again, because I do like this spot. And if it does end up working, that's obviously awesome. I'm going to go ahead and use Plasma Monkey Fan Club now. Hopefully we'll have it up in time for when we need it. We should. Yeah, we just melt that stuff, though. Okay, so perfect timing to end on round 89. I don't know if that was a good idea. That was probably not a very good idea, as it looks like round 89 is really, really difficult. Let's see if we can use position for the fortified modes. Probably not, but hard to know for sure. Definitely not. I was actually kind of close, so saying definitely not may not be fair. Let's actually try it one more time, just to see if that was just a little bit of bad luck. If we move it here to start with, are we good? We hopefully are, but we're going to have to wait and see for sure. I don't think we can handle these fortified ceramics, but I could be wrong. Let's just take a look. Are we good? We're good for the first few because I damaged the Morbs with these Morbs. I didn't really have any damage on and therefore are going to lose, which sucks. Yeah, we're definitely dead there. Okay, I'll probably try to use the Pop and Awe ability this round then. I definitely am starting to notice the double ability cooldown is having a much bigger impact than I would have liked, which kind of sucks, so that's really too bad. Pretty powerful there, all things considered. That worked out rather well. Definitely need to slow this down, though, because I believe some of these are going by as full fortified ceramics, which I cannot handle. But are we good? I can move it if we're not. We are awesome. Okay, so I might try to use more packs on this round, so I'm actually going to hold off, because round 9 is pretty easy. It's just the DTs, which we should be able to annihilate with Plasma Monkey Fan Club. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use more packs here to just, yeah, that's awesome. That works super well. And we all good. Actually, one of them did not get more pecks, which might be best because we can just stall all of our ability cooldowns with this. Never mind, it did. Apparently there were more than I thought there were. So let's take a look, DTs. Without any abilities, we're doing garbage against them, right? I don't even know if mortar pops them. It does, but you can see it's doing fairly little damage. Not nothing. It actually probably can handle this round on its own, which is good to know. I thought the mortar would do absolutely no damage. It's actually doing pretty decent damage, so that's not bad. What I might actually try to do is, with my remaining money, actually go ahead and go for what I wanted to do originally and go for a permacharge. We're already about halfway towards that, so that definitely might be an option. Going back to this spot to deal with the fortified cerams, as it seems to do a pretty good job of that. Right, yeah, we're good. It's looking a little bit close and a little bit iffy, and we're leaking into some blue balloons. So we need to do that a little bit better. We'll see if that's an option. I feel like we can still do it like this. We just gotta do it a little bit better, maybe do a couple changes of positions. I don't know. I feel like this is another just Plasma Lucky Fan Club round, so I may just use it now. Because there's a lot of BFBs on this map, or not on this map, on this round. A lot of BFBs, so we actually are probably gonna pop a lot of them and then leave a couple. Nope, going into 92 with a bunch of fortified mobs. We do now have popping up and ready, which is pretty awesome, though. As far as permacharge goes, I believe I actually will end up going for that. I think that makes a lot of sense. Could be wrong, but I feel like that probably makes the most sense in the current situation. So, once again, can I go for this spot? I do popping already if need be. I think I'm definitely gonna need the more popping ability. Okay, so are we good here for the ceramics? We are good for the ceramics. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I feel like we're definitely gonna need this ability here, so let's just find my mortar, do some targeting here, see if we can damage some of these up on front. Because the ceramics themselves should die automatically due to the ability's natural damage. But now we're definitely struggling a bit more. Are we good for these fortified cerams? I don't think so. No, we are not. So, gotta make sure we change that positioning there. Are we still good? We are not good. We still lost. Okay. Hello, I'm back. So, this is... I don't really know what's happening here. I'm trying a double glue gunner with slower glue, which I think is going to make a big impact here. This looks like it's working a lot better, because if I have the balloon slowed, balloon slowed, makes a big difference here. Definitely going to have to use Poppinar any second now. I think right now is when I'm going to do it. So what I've been doing here is just trying to get as much damage and as many mobs popped as possible with the Poppinar ability, as it gives significant damage boost to it, the tower. Which has so far worked out pretty well. Combined with the glue gunners, the ceramics get slowed, and we're pretty easily able to deal with them just while trying to still target mostly the Moabs. Definitely want to target these in the back here first, because these are definitely the biggest issue. This one in the front looks pretty strong too, which I don't love. Are we good at this positioning? Gotta move down for the ceramics any second now, but I think we're still okay for the most part. Need to go for that Ceram DPS, which I don't know if we've got. There's just too many here, and so close. I'm pretty sure we're dead, though, because there's quite a few mobs here that don't have it, and yeah. Great. I'm going to try to do this a few more times, I guess. It's going to be really annoying. I think what I'm actually just going to go ahead and do is go for the glue hose. I don't think we're getting permacharge at this point. We might have enough money, but I'm not positive. I'm just going to stick with 032 for the time being. This should make a big difference, and I'll try this one more time off camera. Okay, so I believe we got this here with the help of the glue gunner. We are A-okay. Yes, we are. Just the ZMGs left, so I'll once again use my Morpex this round. Should be good. We do indeed have perfect timing for the Plasma Moggles up for round 63, not 63-93, which hopefully should be good on my part. So yeah, let's hopefully, this should be all good. Go ahead. Okay, unleash the power of the Plasma Moggles. We should be all set for this round. I'm assuming you can deal with the fortified BFBs. Not positive, but definitely assuming, which I think is a fair assumption. 94 I don't think is a very tough round, but then 95 I'm definitely scared for. There we go, 1 fortified BFB. Let's stall down at least a little bit. Not that much, but hey, it's a little bit. Actually, I can stall this down a ton with glue gun, or with glue gunner rather. I can just stall out these ceramics for basically the entire loop, kill them right at the back here, and stall out all of our ability cooldowns, which is a big deal actually. That's a pretty big deal. This round actually looks way more deadly than I thought it was. Definitely looks like a combination of just throw all my abilities out at once round, which I'm okay with. Let's use our Propanol, let's use you. I would use more packs, but that's still going to target CMGs, which means we're still dead. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use Plasma Goggles, or Plasma Monkey Fan Club, because it's a long cooldown. Round 95, rather, has a lot of, like, purple balloons and lead balloons leading up to it, so I think we'll still be okay with that. Hopefully we'll be okay. I'm going to save the more packs, actually. Hopefully we won't quite demolish this round. Nope, that was actually pretty perfect. Because I should still be able to deal with these CMGs on my own without the help of the, what's it called? Without the help of Plasma Monkey Fan Club, or more packs, we may not, but we definitely should be, so hopefully we'll be okay with this. I think we really should be, yeah, cool. We still definitely need a little bit of support on these ceramics, though. We're still going to need a little bit of damage boost. So let's just go here, right in line for the BFB. We should be good with that. Yep, looks like it. We can just tug it down a little bit to deal with these balloons right around the bend, and we should be a-okay. I believe we should be able to deal with these pretty easily. Definitely stalling up this round a fair bit to get our ability cooldowns mostly back up. Stall back this this mob rather once again, though it's not all that much. Okay, cool. We have a fair bit of ability cooldowns here. Let's hope we can stall it a little bit longer. I don't know how long exactly it is till the DTs come out, but it is a decent amount of time, though it's not infinite time, so it looks like our abilities are still definitely going to be on cooldown. No promo charge, which kind of sucks. We could definitely end up going for Blue Strike or even Blue Storm this round. That may be necessary. This is actually quite a long wait, which is super helpful. Get our abilities almost ready. Which is awesome, because we can let the DTs move a little bit. Obviously, we don't need to pop them straight away. Yeah, that's super helpful. Okay, that is not what I meant to do. Definitely don't speed this up. So, essentially, the idea is, wait till the last possible minute, use my stun, see how many of these we can pop, and by last possible minute, I mean as soon as this ability's up. Just spam it, spam it, spam it, spam it, spam it. Awesome. Use Morpex, use Plasma Goggles, use all of the abilities, and just demolish round 95, please. Because this is really important. We should be good here. Yeah, okay, awesome. That was super helpful. Round 96 is really hard, though, so I just used all my abilities going into round 96, and we may just lose straight up, which would really suck, because that's a lot of fortified mobs again, and I have literally no abilities. Did I just do myself? I may have just do myself. I'm gonna hope not. I'm gonna try to pop all the fortified mobs and hope that my blue hose is insane, which I think it is, but I'm not positive it is, so let's make sure it is. There's so many fortified mobs here. We're so dead. There's no way I can deal with this. There's just so many balloons. Definitely gonna have to buy something. It may end up being a ground zero. That's a decent option. We do have like 27k, so we could go for that. That would also help with DTs a fair bit. Actually, ground zero could be a really good option here, and that, I think, is what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Yeah, pretty sure that makes the most sense. So, here's the deal. We go for a ground zero right over here on the corner. And hope that this is a big deal. I am gonna go for rapid fire because why not, I guess. The bombs do a fair bit of damage. Hopefully, ground zero starts with a cooldown. I forgot about that. Well, hopefully I can deal with these first couple Morebs. I actually don't know, in fact, I don't even think ground zero can one-shot fortified Morebs, so let's damage these a fair bit still. Try to spread out the damage fairly evenly, right here on the back, and then target the new line over here. Get ready for ground zero to hopefully one-shot all of these fortified Morebs. That is very much so the goal. Just as much damage to them as possible. Wait till the last minute here, and we're actually really okay. Can we handle this for some reason now? All of a sudden? I doubt it. Nah, ground zero. I'm still gonna use it. That actually, I think, was a good idea. That may have been a really bad idea, because now we have a bunch of Morebs here. Which is just even more balloons that I still need to pop just as much as all the other ones, so that may have been a dumb decision. We're gonna find out pretty soon. Blue Gunner, how many balloons can you handle? I'm really putting you to the limit here. Though it looks like you're gonna be awesome. Except I lost my mortar, and that may be the death of me. It's not the death of me. That was so close. Okay. Few things here. We definitely need to stall out here. I'm not actually gonna do damage with the mortar because Zilly is gonna do more than enough for that. And just stall these ability cooldowns out 100%. That is very much so gonna be necessary. Blue Strike, probably what I'm gonna go for. Just the extra damage is going to be a big deal, though I should also probably save some money in case I do need a first strike. I'd like to Morpex this round. I think I probably will Morpex this round still, so I'm just going to hold off on damage until it's up, and all my other abilities almost up. Because then I can save everything else. Round 97 is also a good Morpex round, but it's just a long round, so we should be good. And then round 98, I don't know. All of these rounds are rounds where Morpex would be super useful. Also, that was dumb. That did not work well. I just used Morpex the second they turn into BFBs, which is just a dumb move in so many reasons. All I can really say here, good thing round 97 is next, and round 97 is easy. Because I'm using, again, a lot of abilities here that I would like not to use. Once again, I will try to stall this out in the corner here with these ceramics, though I don't think we can really do it nearly as well with all of our other towers. So, here we are, round 97. This is probably the case of just damage the front one a lot, and then Morpex. I think that's my plan for this round, is just damage a lot and Morpex, because that makes the most sense. At least I think that makes the most sense. That probably makes the most sense. We're gonna find out eventually, but I'm willing to bet this makes the most sense. I've said that way too many times now. That's a lot of damage, actually. I'm gonna hold off on my, mortar. Let's just let Azili do some DPS, plus all my other sources of damage is actually a lot of damage, way more than I expected. I think we should still be okay. Morpex is now ready, so I'll just activate it, and we should have an easy time this round. Actually, what the heck just happened? Morpex, did you just disappear on me? I used the ability, and I'm pretty sure nothing just happened. That's not good. Apparently, that sucked. What on earth just happened there? I really don't know. But I'm pretty sure it may have just doomed me. Though I guess, hey, Morpex ready for round 98, that's cool. Okay, lots of issues here. I definitely need Morpex ready, not Morpex, Plasmoggle Fan Club ready for round 99. That is an absolute must. So that's important to note. I don't know if I can even beat this round. I may end up using round 0 here, we'll see. But I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, because I think that is what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, no way I can damage all of this. Let's just damage that as much as possible, wait till the last possible second, and GZ. Awesome. Round 98. I'm not loving my odds of here. I definitely need to use Plasmonkey Fan Club early. That's going to be an important thing to do. Preferably I'd line up with the Morpex, but I don't know if that's really an option, so let's see. I'll target the ZMGs with my mortar, and then I'll try to use the abilities at the right times, I guess. That's really all I can say. Damage the ZMG is definitely my goal, so that will activate it pretty much perfect time with the Morpex. So we'll go ahead and use it now, and then Morpex now, and we'll see how good of a job I can do here. I'm going to keep focusing down on these ZMGs. Hopefully we can get as many of them as possible down with the Morpex, because that is best, and I'm pretty sure we should be able to deal with a lot of this stuff without anything else, though that's our ability gone, so I don't know, maybe we're now dead. Just the maybe we're now dead. That's a possibility as well. And the maybe has happened, and we're all dead. This is difficult. Okay, after a little bit of thought, I can't afford another Ground Zero, right? Too expensive? Definitely too expensive. I'm gonna go ahead and say Blue Strike? Let's go all in with these abilities. I don't know if this is a smart decision. You know what? Yeah, just all in this. Blue Strike and a Sabo as well, because why not? All sorts of abilities that'll be useful. Let's see if I can make this work, because I honestly don't know. Morpex definitely getting saved. Just not a good idea. I really do just need to make sure I can deal with as many of these fortified BFBs as possible, because the ZMGs and Morpex is actually a really great way to stall out the round, which is what I should probably be trying to do. So we'll see if I end up doing it better this time. So I'll wait till the mobs come around here. I'll try to pop, honestly, as many as possible here. As many of these BFBs into mobs as possible. And right at the last second, Plasmonkey Army, boom, go. Go, Plasmonkey Army, go. And then I'll save my other abilities for once this wears off, because I'll probably start to struggle a ton, more than likely. Also, all the ZMGs popped into BFBs. That was not part of the plan in the slightest. And great, I don't even have any of my abilities ready yet. That sounds about right. Sounds about right indeed. We're so doomed, aren't we? We're so doomed here. Okay, Bombardment is ready. Not Bombardment. Poppinaut is officially ready. That could be a big deal. That definitely could be a big deal. And by could be, I mean will definitely be a big deal. Oh, I died to a green balloon. I'm gonna keep trying this round. I'm gonna figure out something here that's gonna work. I know it. It's just gonna take a little bit of trial and error. Oh, okay, that actually worked really well. So I ended up using Sabo plus Plasma Monkey Fan Club early, which let me deal with all these mobs and still have a lot of the ZMGs left. So let's see now if I can deal with these mostly one at a time is the goal. Is very much so the goal. So this is still actually a lot of fortified mobs, which I don't love. That's definitely not a great thing. Though our blue gunners should be able to handle these ceramics, so we should be a-okay here. Yeah, this looks like it's actually going to work out pretty well, which is awesome. I definitely need to make sure I start Plasma Monkey Fan Club cooldown, because round 99 starts pretty much immediately, so that's important to note. So preferably I would say Plasma Monkey Fan Club as well as Ground Zero for that, if at all possible. Honestly, as many abilities as possible I'd like to save, though it's hard to know exactly what I'll be able to do, and what I won't be able to do. That's something that's going to take a little while to figure out. I will now use Morpex, because I feel like it's definitely time to just do that, and hopefully one-shot as many of these towers as possible without children, which looks like that's what's going to happen here. Definitely need some more mortar back on the ZMGs here, not the ZMGs, the ceramics. Looks like that's gone, that effect. Okay, so Morpex is gone. Stone abilities. This actually worked out really well if we can win this. It's just a question of how easily can we now win this, because that's Morpex gone. Morpex actually lasted a long time there. I think we're good, though. Like, I really do think we're good, because if we blew these ceramics, they're really easy to pop. Like, they're really, honestly, not that bad to pop like this. And, okay, cool. I actually think we're doing super well, because we can also, I think, afford a Force Strike, which is just incredible. Don't have Sabotage ready, but that should be okay. Boom, 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 boom. And, I think, yeah, that worked out really well. Okay, so, round 100. Can I afford a First Strike? Because that would be my preferred option to deal with this. Submarine, First Strike. Maybe it's going to be really close. Let's see. Can we afford it? We can indeed afford it. This should be really easy then. Save all my abilities, stalled out, exclusively pretty much use a First Strike to deal with this bad balloon. And by that I, of course, mean do as much damage as possible without that. We basically have a level 17 Azili, which works out pretty well. This actually did overall work out really well, though I did really like how this turned out. So very weak in Dad Balloon. Get all of our abilities ready. Just hold off on that. Stalled out. Keep damaging it, because it's probably still has a fair bit of health left. And with this, we should just be able to save up as many abilities as possible to deal with the DTs and ZMGs, which should be pretty easy to deal with. So this should be pretty good, but that's a lot of shoulds. This challenge actually turned out to be a lot of fun. It really is just a bit of a messy Chimps run that focuses on abilities with a little bit of an extra challenge there, and the fact that the ability cooldowns are obviously so much longer. Are we close to killing this? I think we're close to killing this bad balloon. I'm not positive, though. I don't know this. It has been so long since I played, and this is a weird skin, so it's a little hard to see how much health it has left, but I think it's about to pop. And we have our abilities ready. I'm going to go ahead and start using them. I think that makes sense to do that now. You're really close to death, right? Yes, just Sabo, boom, boom, every ability all at once. Kill it all, and victory. Okay, that was a lot of fun. That was really awesome. Let me know if you guys like this video. I think we have an infinite Poppinaut going. Yeah, sounds about right. Good way to end this with lots of abilities going. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Give the video a like if you enjoyed. Let me know if you like this kind of video and want to see some more custom challenges on my part. Yeah, leave a comment, subscribe, be awesome. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!